Alright, today I'm gonna be showing you guys some like some of my most advanced tips that I know, and also a few bonus tips. Also video ideas, credits to TTT Pig and J-Man Kirby for this idea. So credits to them, and let's get into the video. So the first, should I go into a private? I don't know. I don't like being in privates, but I'll just go into a casual lobby. So the first thing that I have, tip I have.
I'm not SpongeBob, man. I'm Tails.
Is
Hey there, pal.
so what you want to do. Okay, first we're going over ground. So the best place, in my opinion, to practice ground is right here because it's pretty flat. But once you get the hang of the way you want to run, you have to also move down here because you have to get kind of used to going up and downhill. So first thing, so I'm gonna be teaching you a few also some special runs that make you run a little faster. So the first tip, this isn't a run yet, it's just a tip. What I have is, so you want to make sure you're staying parallel like this, because if you're just bouncing up like this, you're not going to go very fast, and lava monkeys are easily going to get you. So you want to be kind of like this. You want to be staying parallel to the surface. It helps a lot. Also guys, if you can hear my straps while I'm doing this tutorial, I'm sorry. I'm going to be taking them off soon because they've been getting in the way in videos, but sorry. So here's another tip I learned to help stay parallel. You want to kind of tilt your head, because if you tilt your head, we don't know why, but if you tilt your head, it just helps you stay a little bit more parallel to the surface. So now we have some special runs. One I like to do, you take your front hand, do it circles, like that, and then get faster. Like that. That's already pretty fast by itself. But then if you take your back hand and flick it, and you get faster. Like that. You can go pretty fast so if you flick it like this, you can go pretty fast. But if you do those together, you go pretty fast. So now some of the special runs, or another one of the special runs, is just doing circles like this. So you're doing circles with your hands like this on the ground. You can go pretty fast. Another one I have, so it's kind of like this. So you'll see some pros do this. They would take their hand, extend it out as they can right there, and then they would take their other hand, extend it, and then pull. So like this, you would see a lot of pros doing that sometimes, and it would look like this. Again, you want to try to tilt your head to stay parallel.
You want a piece of cake?
So yeah.
I had to fucking move a whole table.
That's really the only tips I have for ground.
Who wants to go to
now we're gonna do double walls, and then we're going, by the way, we're going easiest to hardest in this tutorial. So if you want the harder stuff like wall running, Lucioing, verticaling, stuff like that, just skip a little bit of the video, and then you can see it. So the beginner way to do this would be obviously like this, which I am kind of not good at because I like never do that. More advanced way, but not pro, would be pinch climbing up it. But that's still not what I do. Or sometimes you would see people either verting or Lucioing up. It's like something like this. But whenever I go into competitive lobbies, what I see most is Lucio or is elevatoring. So like this. So I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to elevator. I'm not very fast at it. Some people are like really fast. I'm not very fast. But I'll teach you like the basics of elevating. So you want to come here. The best thing would be right here.
This is an easier way. So pinch right here. Now
right here. You just want to make sure your body is outside of the wall, because if it's right here, then people can just be wall bouncing and tag
put your
you.
hand like that, and then
If
do like a diagonal.
it's right
push,
here, people,
And
you
just keep
can't
doing
get
it.
tagged by your
You're
hand.
doing
Oh,
it wrong.
they have to touch your body for them to tag you, so they can't get you there unless they either jump off a branch or elevator after you. But if you go into default queue, there's not a lot of people that can do this, but I have one unwritten rule of Gorilla Tag that I want you guys please to follow. If you are a pro and win every single round in competitive, please do not go to default queue. There is beginners in there, and I know all the pros that go to default queue, all they're doing is just winning every single round. So please, if you are a pro, stop going to default queue and go to competitive. I wish that was an actual rule in Gorilla Tag, because when I started, I was really bad at the game. And I'm like, how am I supposed to tag people? Everybody in this lobby is a sweat. So please, if you are really good at the game and winning like every competitive match, please do not go into default queue. Like, it's just really annoying whenever there's beginners in default queue, and there's also sweats. So yeah, back to the video. So the next tip I have is going to be branching and scaling together. So I'm going to do branching first because it's way easier. Because it's definitely easier than scaling. So actually I might teach verting before I do scaling. But for now we have branching.
And there's how you walk.
To branch, you can just think of this. When I thought of this as branching, when I was still trying to learn it, it was a lot easier for me. Just think you're running on solid ground, but the floor is lava, and you have to be on the branches. That's what I thought. That's what I thought of it, and it helped me a lot. So just act like you're playing floor's lava, and you can only touch the branches. That's how I taught it. But in branching, you have to have your own like personal routes. Cause if you don't have your own routes, then like it's okay to not have your a route. But here's some tips if you do have a route. If you do have a route, you have to make sure you have a backup plan.
Oh my god, someone.
So like I'll show you one of my routes right here. go here, here, juke, here, here, and then back up to here. But say I was doing that route, and after I'd done it for already a few times, and they're starting to catch on to that route, and I go to do this juke, and they're blocking me on this branch. I don't want to just go back and possibly get tagged by a lava monkey that's chasing me.
Hey, English or Spanish? First one to move is gay.
I don't want to possibly run back and then get tagged by a person that's chasing me. I would want to have a backup plan, go around that guy, and then up this tree, and then possibly get back. And then you could, if you do that, you could get back onto the right branch and then continue your route. So you just want to make sure you have a backup plan for each route that you make up. Because if you don't, just trust me, you're gonna get tagged a lot. I'm gonna show you a few of my routes, just so you guys can use them if you want to. But there's my first one that I just showed you. I'll show you my second one. I'll go on top of this tree, here, hit off, catch this branch, to this branch, go here, start verting. Once I get up the slippery, go back onto this branch, here, here, and then I can go back on the bridge, and then possibly just do it again. That's one of my loop routes. If you don't know what a loop route is, it's a route where you can do it over and over again, so like that one. But if I'm doing the other one, which you could do over and over again, but if you're doing a route, so say I started here and ended over here, and so I started here and ended over there. That's not a loop route because you don't end where you start. You have to, if you want it to be a loop route, you have to end where you start. And then you can do it again and again and then get really good at it. But yeah. So that's pretty much it for branching. Now we're gonna do walls. So the best place to wall climb. Let me just get everybody again. Do this. Alright, so the best spot for wall climbing is right here. Turn on my thing. Right here. So you want to act like you're Frozone from the Avengers. Move left and right. Left and right. And you can see, you can kind of hang on the wall. But before you start falling, quickly move to the other one. And then keep moving back and forth. And then you're wall climbing. So also, you can't just go like straight up like this. That's going to be a lot harder. But easier way, I like to move side to side. Side to side. If you do that, it's a lot easier. So you can't go up like this. You have to move side to side. Well, you can go up. It's just, it makes it a lot harder. So yeah. Alright, that's pretty much it for wall. Also, a tip that I have for going faster while wall climbing is I would fully extend my arm up as I can and fully push down, so like this. This is me climbing normally, but not doing that trick. And then this is me with doing it. So you go all the way up here. Yeah. So now you have wall running. You just have to make sure you're moving your hands straight down. Because if you're moving it like this, like that, it's just going to hit you off the wall. But if you're moving it like this, like too far in towards your body, like this, you're not even gonna hit the wall. So you have to make sure your movements are straight down, and you'll be good.
I know, we're gonna go to the stairs.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That's not where the stairs
So now we have verting. I'm not the best verter, but I do have some tips. So I'm gonna go into a private just for this one skill because it's easier with rock boost. I suggest practicing with rock boost. So I'm gonna go into code. Also, guys, I'm going into my fan code right now. Code Wade. Okay, nobody's in. You know what? I'm just gonna go back to a pub. I forgot it. Set it on infection anyways. So verting, it's pretty easy. Well, it's honestly pretty hard.
Join code. What's the code?
But if you want to know how to scale, you have to know how to vert. Well, you don't have to, but if you learn scaling before verting, it's gonna be really hard for you. Yeah, so verticaling also here's a pretty good spot for it. You have to move your hands straight down. So if you're moving it like this, like you would to wall run, so you're just wall running. But if you're doing it like this, so you'll start to go up, and you'll start to vertical. So slants like this on the wall make it pretty hard to vertical. But I'll show you how to get around those. So
find a ghost.
To get around those, you want to like vertical, and then once you get to the slope, you want to take your hand, go right here. Once you're past the slope, back on the wall. So like there's a slope right here, up here. I'm gonna show you. See, I'm verting, there's a slope, I take my hand off the wall. So I'll show you again. I'm verting, slope, take my hand off the wall, and then start verting again. But if you hit like this whenever you're trying to do that, you hit like this, then it's just gonna hit you off the wall. Because a lot of people will try to do that on their last hit just to get away from the wall, but you don't want to get away from the wall. You want to be in the same position, just moving your hand away from the wall. You don't want your body to be away from the wall, just your hand.
Hey you. Okay, I'm in the sky.
Alright, so now we have... I'm not going to do Lucioing because I don't really know Lucioing. But now we have scaling. So the best place to practice scaling is right here. You want to try to scale to that branch and then to that branch like this.
No. There's an actual monitor. Wait.
Ah, I missed it. But you actually supposed to start down here. So this is scale up there and then there and then
Run away, bro.
like that. So it's pretty hard. So
Hey, Red.
if you can do this, it's pretty much bear climbing and verticaling like mixed together. So, but just a little bit easier than bear climbing. So you want to kind of do a bear climb on the first few hits and then start a vertical. So, like, so what I do, bear climb. So I do a bear climb, and then start a vertical. I can't do stuff while I'm talking. I don't know why, but it just messes me up, so I'm gonna show you guys.
If you was real, you'd have arms like this, bro.
Maybe I'm just bad.
Hey, Brown.
Yeah, so every object you bounce off of, you want to start that cycle over again. So say I just bounced off this, bear climb, and then start a vertical. So like, I'll show you again.
Bro, this is so easy, look. Imagine not just...
And then there.
What the hell? Brown, come here, Brown. A guy's just gone straight through the map.
But yeah. So, once you can do that, you can pretty much scale on any tree. Here's a route that I have that involves scaling. So It's like this. Here, here, this branch. Head off here, here. So the first two parts we're scaling. So this is mainly the part we're focusing on right now, the scaling part. So with scaling, you have to, like, all you can see is the bottom of the branch. So if I just do this when I'm scaling and just barely put my hand up, I'm just gonna hit off. So all you see is the bottom of the branch, so you have to put your hand fully up and then you'll land on the branch. So if this is me not putting it fully up and then I do that, this is me doing it, and this is me doing it. This is me doing it. Okay, I'm just back. But yeah, that's... Also, you have to know, if you're gonna be a scaler, you have to know how to scale with both hands. I'll show you a spot where you have to scale with both hands. So, where's one at? Let's find one. I know where one's at, I just can't remember. Here's one. So, you can see I scale one time with this and then one time with the other. So like this. And then I keep switching, especially on that tree. It's pretty good to know how to switch. So like this one, this. So I go this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. So like this one's pretty good for it too. So this one, which I'm right-handed, so it's pretty hard for me to do it with my... Okay, that's my dogs barking. If you can hear them, sorry.
Guys,
They are all barking right now.
can I tell you what much subscribers I got?
But, sorry if you can hear
How
them.
much likes I got and how much views and how much comments and how
Okay.
much shares.
That's pretty much it for this tutorial, so thank you guys for watching. I hope these tricks help you.
22.
Hope these help you.
Hallo, dat wordt recht
And
Wauw.
goodbye.
Haha.